Yes, welcome to the Jamaica Young Police channel. To our loyal viewers, subscribers and Patreon members. At the channel, we are a group of law-abiding citizens who believe in the rule of law and respect the rights of every citizen, but not the ones who do not subscribe to such behavior. We do believe in and support preemptive strikes because they save lives. This is a logical conclusion because preemptive strikes save lives and prevent the further loss of lives. We are all about saving lives at this channel. We at the channel aid criminals with a passion and do not want them over here. We do not want your views, your subscriptions, your likes or your comments. Please go elsewhere where the red carpet is waiting for you. Over here, we want you to go to prison or the departure lounge at Madden. Yeah, so if this is the first time here at the Jamaica Young Police channel, we highly recommend subscribing to stay updated with our latest content. Hit the subscription button above, click the bell icon and select all to receive notifications whenever we at the Jamaica Young Police channel release a video. Remember that this channel is not an entertainment channel. You know, entertainment channels give you a average between 10 to 15 minutes. This is not an entertainment channel, so you have to go elsewhere if you want entertainment. Remember to give this video a thumbs up because you will find it helpful and informative. Please remember to share the video with your girlfriend, your boyfriend, mama, papa, side chick or side man, and tell them to tell a friend about the Jamaica Young Police channel. You can join the Patreon squad. By doing so, you will gain access to exclusive content that cannot be played on YouTube due to various restrictions. To unlock this untapped collection of videos, click the link in the description box below. Joining our Patreon community allows you to explore contents that complies with laws, rules and regulations while avoiding disruption to our channel's functionalities. You'll be able to see videos and you'll see photographs, names of persons who have been killed and are still waiting on justice, like Rifle of the British crew, one of the British of the British crew, and you'll see the people who are involved in the killing of these men and others, including Douglas Chambers, who was killed by PMP criminal organization members, and it came from the top. And to date, the person who have given that order has not been arrested and charged for that murder. So you can go to Patreon and you'll be able to see the face and name of those persons. So thanks for your continued support, and we look forward to. Yeah, so one of our Patreon member, contacted us, via the Jamaica Young Police channel number. Yes, Patreon member. When you contact yours truly via the number for the channel. Yes, you just made it known that you're a Patreon member, and you just do the necessary to identify yourself, and you understand. So based on what this viewer and subscriber to the Patreon squad who have been watching the channel for, they said that they have been with the channel for the past 4 years, and it was like what I call it, buck up for them, to find the channel. And having watched so many videos, it's mind-boggling when they realize that the reality of fighting crime, and they want they ask a few questions about my experience as a detective in the Jamaica Constabulary Force. So right there, you're looking at yours truly. That's me, on a course at the Jamaica. At the time, it was the Jamaica Police Academy. That was back in the 1990s. Yeah, so the reality of fighting crime and my experience in Jamaica as a detective. And they have asked other questions too, but we addressed them. But look here, this is just this channel is not about me. You understand what I'm saying? It's about us, Jamaica. So I don't want talk about my experience and this, but as they said that they wanted to know, so this is just one time only. So yeah, being a member of the Jamaica Constabulary Force, yes, a detective, in my time, yes, it's a battle on multiple fronts. As a detective, we were, yeah, in my days, we were the ones who confront the murderers, robbers, and we are the one that, do the real patrol. Also, real patrol would, patrol and search and work on information, intelligence, and that's why sometimes most of the time back then, it was mostly detectives that had killed. Yeah, because detectives were the real frontline police officers, the uniform police officers. Well, used to have eradication, and the PNP criminal organization got rid of it because it was too effective. Remember, a majority of the criminals, the gunmen in Jamaica, they are aligned to the PNP criminal organization, so they never see it fit to have it because they'll be killing off their own criminals. That's what I was telling you. The PNP is not a political party; it's a criminal organization. So it would be yours truly, and I can start off by saying that everyone that I have worked with, I have received gunshot. Yes, who did not receive gunshot died, and I am not going to put up Bobby photograph anymore because Bobby retired and I enjoy retirement. Um, I'm not going to discuss anything that's going on with him currently, but yeah, most people who knew me knew that Bobby was my partner for over a decade. Majority of my time serving in the Jamaica Constabulary Force, and that's how both of us were. Our names were named to be reckoned in the St. Andrew South Police area. Yes, we have been, dominating the area in terms of confronting some real hardcore criminals. And you understand, and you know that Bobby is one of the police officer who got rid of most of Natty Morgan's, terrorists. Them. I was not unspared then. I came later on, and then we catch up with him because he's really the man that that had set the pace before I came to South. And then when both of us team up, it was like, as they said that, with both men, Bobby and Porter, boy, you understand, you go cook because there's none of them there to serve you in a sympathy cafe. Which is true. We don't serve sympathy coffee, tea, breakfast, lunch, or dinner, or supper. You're not gonna get that. So that they will say, yeah, they said, why one them two red man, they all no sympathy. So we don't serve sympathy, coffee, tea, breakfast, lunch, or dinner. We can't tell you that. As you heard Joe Lickshot have said, and Joe Lickshot is a man that I have known before I was even a police officer. So moving on. So as we're telling you, the challenge is not just against gunmen who roam the streets and ready to kill, but also against a system and society that often seems to work against law enforcement in Jamaica. The grim reality is that the criminals see killing a police officer as a trophy, a badge of honor that elevates them in the eyes of their peers and disturbingly even some communities. So when you as a police officer is killed, them celebrate that way I tell you. So we have been in so many, we cannot count. We don't keep scoreboard or anything like that. How many firearm we recover and all of that, because although it might show a certain, when we say double digits, we are talking double digit, double digit. And when I go tell you if I close to 50 or thereabout, we are talking about double digit firearms that we have recovered. You understand? And although it's double digit, we know that it's more than that because some of them are not on our police service record. Yes. So as the person had asked, so unfortunately I was not promoted. Yes. So I was not promoted to my service, because I did not have a godfather, a powerful patron to vote for me. My allegiance was slowly to the Jamaican people, and I was a dedicated worker who prioritized justice and integrity over political gamesmanship. I never have no godfather. Although I know people who never have no godfather, and I tell them, man, say, boy, if you look out for me, if it this or that, no. I just do my work, and you understand. So as a young cop, I'm just going to talk about an incident. As a young cop, a gunman opened fire at me from inside a loaded bus. It was a Tata bus. But I stayed calm and got the job done. Yeah, so despite I was being promised a promotion and a medal. I never received either. May I tell you? Yeah, the reason being is a man by the name of Campbell. They are our ASP, and he told, when he came on the scene and everything, man, it says that based on how I handle myself, especially as a young police officer, and the bravery that I have espoused, I am more undeserving of a national award. And guess what? The man who was driving the bus, his brother, was bodyguarding, was a part of the Prime Minister protection detail. But for some reason or the other, they said that it seemed like I have enemies elsewhere in the police force. I don't know. I never really tried to figure that out. You understand? So that was my first. That was, but then I didn't even have 4-year service yet. That you understand. So they had put me on up, and nothing happened. They said that it seemed like I have enemies in high places. I don't know what high places. At the time, it was Roy Thompson who was commissioner of police. I was transferred to the division where I was at the time because the politician, they could not control me. I did not listen to politicians because I told them that they are not a part of my chain of command. So I do my work and I do it without fear or affection. Yes, even at one point in time, yes, I can tell you, there's a former assistant commissioner of police by the name of Nelson. I don't remember what Nelson, but he's from Manchester. At one point he was in Portland. I thought they said that he had lost a gun when he was in a room or something like that. I don't remember what Nelson name. I know it's E. Yeah, but we used to station at Mayfield, yes. So I'm gonna share a little experience about even that. How injustice can reach you as a young police officer. So there's a policeman. He passed away by the name of Lance Anderson. This is something that racetrack that I in Mayfield. So this policeman lived beside his neighbor and they were having problem. They spit on him, and all kind of thing and beat him up. So he came to the station and make a report. I was there the Sunday, and as police officer we know about expedite the course, so we went to arrest the woman. And during the arrest, we had to use a button because they were violent. Guess what? The daughter, she attended Mayfield High School at the time, and the mother was in a relationship with a man, assistant soap. And if I'm not lying, his name is Daz. Yes, Daz, or them call him Sir D. Mr. Grayson was the soap. So I arrested both of them. During the arrest, the woman, the mother, she had used a home seat phone and she had break it and caught the policeman in the street. So I had to charge her for that offense too. The Monday, what saved me from going on suspension or interdiction is because of Nelson, who was a part of it. He was a constable, so he was the one that drove the vehicle, and he did his part during the arrest. And I can tell you, yes, there's a detective by the name of Gravely at the time at Mayfield, and they wanted to, yes, Mr. Daz, they wanted to interdict or suspend me, and it was a detective and I told him that no, if you're not gonna suspend Porter, I'm not gonna suspend Nelson too, and Nelson was there, boy, politics. Reason why this man never liked me is because him say me a PMP, a man named Daz. I've never discussed me a young police. I've never discussed my political affiliation or likings or anything. He just assumed and him want to get rid of me. You have an inspector by the name of Errol Leng, and he said no, he stood up for me. So that goes to show you politics. In the long run, the same policeman that I made the arrest for, against his neighbors. That policeman dropped the case against the people. Them did not turn up a court. Nelson didn't turn up. I had to defend the case. You understand? So, sometimes you have to just be careful. Sometimes some people, you just leave them. So the same policeman, Lance Anderson, he's passed away, unfortunately. So may his soul rest in peace. So, as I told you, yes, sir. That was one of my time when we come the closest ever go on suspension for doing my job. And because this woman was the assistant superintendent of police, Mrs. I married in her live a Spanish town. And yeah, I understand. So he wasn't doing the thing because, so more or less, all because even then I did not know that these people labeled me that me a PMP police. I never see myself as a politician police. You understand? I just that's how it was back then. So Era Leng, who was a known PMP with Dana Scott Matley, he defended me because you understand, and he's a man who loved me too. I can tell you. Yeah. So as I said, so my allegiance was solely to the Jamaican people, and I was a dedicated worker who prioritized justice and integrity over political gamesmanship. So this experience highlight the need for a merit-based system, recognizing and rewarding dedication and bravery. We must commit to supporting and honoring the sacrifices of law enforcement officers, ensuring their efforts are acknowledged and appreciated. Only by doing so can we build safer, more just society for everyone. Yeah, so alright, in terms of promotion now, so yes. Well, as I've stated before, three times in my career as a detective, twice I was called to Era 4, congratulated the Monday that yes, at this week I get promotion. And guess what happened? During the week, I involved in shooting and the people in Black Road, and them take me that and they took money off the list. So it's just that sometimes some things just weren't meant to be. Them say boy promoted me for back then is that they're supporting me in my doing my job, in which promotion is something I work hard and earn, but them never give it to me. And twice three times it happened. Then the second time after the shooting with the bus, and they said that boy, I handled myself as a young police officer. The maturity that I have displayed during the shooting as the only police officer that was out there and the youngest to stand up to this gunman, and you understand. Nothing didn't come. I didn't get any award or any promotion from that. Although you understand, they told me that the Saturday, but that's how it is. And I never some people that go down the police and I ask people. I never did that. I wasn't the kind of person who run behind people. That's me. Yeah, and maybe that was one of my. And I would never say, it wasn't, contribute to my, it wasn't, it's just me that I was raised that way by my parents. I don't run behind people. If I know, say I deserve something, I ain't not supposed to have big no guy feet and them thing that I wasn't that kind of person. And I have never seen myself as a follower. Me, I'm a love lead and them thing that. But still, me follow too. I don't have no problem for follow. You understand? Because sometimes, even as a leader, I was in charge of a team, and then a man on the team, him get promotion and start lead the team. People tell me, say, I'm not supposed to work with my man here, Ruben Gunter. He's a detective inspector now. And I was his senior. Still work with him. He said, no, I'm not going to promote himself. So even police was trying to corrupt my mind against someone who was on my team that got promotion over me. So I said that if they saw it fit to promote him, because he received the top cup. It was three of us who had reached the Island Wild final. Gunter, Ox, and myself. And the reason why I did not get it, because two members of the board, of the panel, said that I didn't have the manners. Even although Monsignor Richard Albert asked them, "Oh, you mean Porter? What? You have any disciplinary charges against him or anything like that?" No, so them seminar on manners. And Monsignor Richard Albert was picking up for me and Father Burchell McPherson. But the two police, high-ranking police officers, they never tell me them name. They did not want it. So that's how Gunter got it. Other people on the panel, the reason why Ox never get the vote, because them no say my thief. I just that, so he was just left to go and Gunter with them see him as more so that's why him get promotion. Never have a problem with him because we were all team leader. We were members of the same team, and that never bothered me at all. Work with him all the way through. Good police. One of the most honest policemen I work with, Ruben Gunter. But yet still, he's a detective inspector. That's how the force operates. So right now you're looking at a thumbnail. Yeah, so that was in 1993. So the reality of fighting crime, my experience in Jamaica as a detective in the Jamaica Constabulary Force. So that is my team. That is the team, original team. You see that policeman in that blue pants. Oh, I'm a bad police, I tell you. But hey, in a long run, the force never treat him right, so he migrate bad police. Yeah. Nelson, you understand? Dave, bad police. So I just hear them thing there, you say, yeah, yours truly and the great Barbarets. And we then eventually I just it away alone. But that youth when you call Nelson, yeah man, bad police. Yeah man, big up yourself, Dave. Virgin for life, man, good police. Yeah. So we'll continue the journey. So every day on the job, I face the death threats. Yes. The criminals in Jamaica are ruthless, not hesitating to open fire on law enforcement officers. For them, taking down a cop is a celebrated achievement that earns them reverence in their circles. So anytime a criminal shoot a police or kill them in a Jamaica, even if they kill them laud and revere and celebrate them. So I've been in numerous shootouts where the stakes were not just about upholding the law, but about survival. Many times, you understand? So these encounters often resulted in injuries to my colleagues, and tragically sometimes, people dead, and the trauma of losing friends in such violent circumstances, including through accidental friendly fire, leave scars and never fully heal. So as a young police officer, I face a harrowing situation when a gunman opened fire at me from inside a crowded bus. Yes, in that moment of crisis, I remain composed. Yeah, I remain composed, relying on my training and instinct to ensure the safety of those around me. So despite the danger and chaos, I was able to apprehend the suspect and bring the situation under control. So when we mean apprehend, my mind are departure lounge we are talking about. So we just put it in a nice way then. So right now you're looking at two police officers who are very close to me. Both of them, especially the one named Errol Gatta Thompson. Of all of the regular police, he's the first police who ever get that close to me. He and another one named Buggy Mule. But mostly, but eventually, Gatta took over after Buggy. Yeah, Bruce Brown, was before Gatta. Bruce Brown was a part of my team. Yeah, and yeah, so both of them killed. They were killed at a very young age. You understand? And I can tell you that Gatta, I have trained Gatta very well. One of the baddest police wherever I work. So yes, I can brag and admire you that me train him. I tell you, most like my little brother. Yeah, Gatta. When Gatta died, I can't tell you, I leave my own father die, but I'm crying. My biological father, my mother cry, because they knew him and they embrace him as them son. Because him tell people say me I'm brother. So anytime we go out or anything, my father is there and they must say wait, so the two of them are your son and him black. My father say after that me make him. So that was a way. You understand? So they didn't want to. So him name Thompson, him name Porter. You know worry about that. That's still my son. So when he was killed during a friendly fire with police, yeah, Evan Blake, he died in Blake and Blake called me from the hospital that morning. Honestly, I know it's June, but to be frank, I do not store the date. The only data so everything is all about data and the length of the video, so we have to just work with data. So for the past month we have been releasing videos like 45 minutes to an hour. Some of the subscribers and they really enjoy it, but others, especially the elderly, so remember it's an elderly man, why this channel reached this far, because he was one of the one that keep requesting videos, and that's how we have reached this juncture. Yeah, so so this is part one of a two-part series, telling you about fighting crime in Jamaica as a detective. and we're not going to talk about anything personal again. And please do not ask me about another vlogger or blogger on YouTube about their patriotism and why they are absent from the conversation. As we say, you will have to ask, you will have to speak to them directly if you are a member of their Patreon squad or other acronyms for their channel. We are on Team Jamaica and going to the root of the problem plaguing Jamaica for decades, and we want back our country from these people. So due to the length of the video, we have broken it up into different series. So here is part 1. So if you want to see the video in its fullness, all of the video that's it have parts, you can join Patreon and you will access the early bird to see and hear for yourself. We provide context and use platforms such as Patreon to share meaningful content and raise awareness about issues affecting our homeland and place of birth, Jamaica. So access to information and education is crucial in addressing complex societal challenges, and we are making this content available for those who seek it. So your curiosity about the impact of culture, dishonesty and criminality is admirable. By backing initiatives like ours, you are not just a viewer, but a key player in fostering understanding and driving positive change. This is your chance to make a tangible difference. We genuinely grateful for your dedication to making a difference in the lives of others. We are confident you will find the video enlightening. So let's build this movement together. If you resonate with our message, wishing you a beautiful day. Jamaica Young Police Channel, out.